welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 2. When we last left off, we were in a Divine Knight battle. So, much like every other Divine Knight battles, depending on how they stand will determine basically how you want to attack them. In this particular stance that they have going on right here, you want to hit them in the body.
Let's go!
It's working! Keep it up! That's it! Just a little more!
When they're doing that stance, hit him in the head.
Let's go! Bring it on! Gotcha! Gotcha! Now! Curse you!
Yeah, just focus on one of them.
It's down!
Now! Destructive impact!
Nicely done, Reen.
I'm just glad that it worked. This is where the real battle begins.
Yeah! That's our Reen!
That was quite an impressive plan.
Huh?
Are your Arcuses resonating with one another?
Go ahead and show me what you can do!
We can now perform EX arts. The rest of Class 7, Instructor Sarah included, can influence Divine Knight battles by acting as secondary contractors. The character closest to Reen will be chosen as his default battle partner. EX arts vary by character. So, for the one with the gun, when they're in that position, you'll want to hit them in the body. So. Yeah, let's do this one.
Now! Gotcha!
Changing partners. You can change partners with R1 and the direction.
Leave this to me!
So, let's do an EX art.
Tight!
Now! Gotcha!
It's working! Keep it up!
Leave this to me!
And you can use them to restore EP as necessary as well. Let's try Geo. When they're in the normal stance like that, hit them in the head.
Now! Gotcha!
That's it! Just a little more!
Bring it on! Gotcha! Let's go! My sword will cleave open the way! Like domination! Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha! Curse you!
Great!
Leave this
just
to
one
me.
more!
Let's see. Body shot.
Now! Gotcha!
It's working! Keep it up!
Now! Gotcha!
That's it! Just a little more!
It's my turn.
Now let's see.
Can you handle this?
Will do.
Bring it on! Gotcha!
My turn.
Let's go! My sword will cleave open the way! Like domination! Curse you!
You didn't do half bad that time.
Rank 2 with Fee.
This can't be happening! How can it be this strong?
Well, what's it to be? We can do this all day if you're still not ready to give up.
Yo, Rain!
He's got this.
That he does. He's turned this whole situation around.
Sir, this battle isn't over yet. We still have the advantage in numbers. If we can surround him, victory will be ours. Enough! What? That sounds like...
Aha! The 4th Armored Division with Craig the Red. Also known as Elliot Carey Smart.
Dad?
The 4th Armored Division? How are they here? They're supposed to be dealing with the force from the Transcontinental Railroad!
Nothing more than a small diversion. And I suggest you turn and run off with your tails between your legs if you don't want to share their fate. Unless you men think you can handle the might of the 4th Armored Division.
Curse you, Craig! Fine. If that's how you want to play, we'll just have to call. What the? Are you alright, sir? A sniper? Where are they?
What just happened? Who the...
The Icy Maiden.
I've taken out the commander's sensor. What's the situation with Zephyr?
Both are standing by at 5 o'clock. No signs of movement.
Acknowledged. Ignore them for now. Focus your attention on the highway instead.
Yes, ma'am.
If she can aim that precisely from that far away, we're likely in her sights too. The Icy Maiden has certainly earned her reputation.
Wouldn't want to try my luck against her. Not right now, anyway. Not much we can do while she's all the way over there. Besides, I think it's about time we called it a day. We're taking off, Fee. See you some other time, okay?
Be sure to keep up with your training. You'll need it if you want to make it through this war unscathed.
Bye-bye.
Who do those damn Jaegers think they are to retreat without orders? All units, fall back! We're returning to the Twin Dragons Bridge! Yes, sir!
Phew. Looks like we're safe now.
Hey, nice work out there. Whew. I felt uncomfortably close to death 1 or 4 too many times.
At least it's all over with now.
Dad! Thank goodness you're all right.
Elliot!
Lieutenant General Olaf Craig.
That's the famous Craig the Red, huh? Looks like the real model of a scary-ass military officer.
About that.
That's what everyone thinks at first.
Oh! My beloved gift from Adios! Why did you duck? Come here into your father's loving embrace!
No way, Dad! I mean, I'm glad you haven't changed, but Dad!
Nonsense! You were raised in my arms, my boy. What's another 2 or 3 minutes more? I can tell you've lost some weight, but you're otherwise as fit as your fiddles. Ah, it's so good to see you again.
You too, but you're seriously hurting me now. At least loosen your grip some.
That thing I said earlier, I take it back.
Yeah, everyone reacts like that.
Elliot seems really happy, though.
Yeah, it's great to see them together again.
I'm pleased to see that everything went well.
I thought it was you.
Looks like you're from the Railway Military Police. Then you must be...
It's a pleasure to see you again, Captain.
Likewise.
Captain Claire Reedvelt.
And yes, sir. I'm Captain Claire Reevelt of the RMP. It sounds as though we have plenty to discuss. Perhaps in a more fitting location. Follow me, if you would.
Fourth Armored Division temporary base.
I'd like to begin by congratulating you on making it all the way here. I'm overjoyed to see you all again.
The same to you, Captain.
I had no idea what had happened to you after Heimdall's occupation. It's a huge relief to see you made it out okay.
Funny. I was just as concerned for all of you. As for you, I believe it's the first time we've had the pleasure of meeting. You're Toval Rondinor of the Bracer Guild, yes? One of Sarah's co-workers.
Wow, you've actually heard of me? Though, to tell you the truth, I've heard more than my fair share of stories about you from Sarah, too.
Kinda surprising to see you with the 4th Armored Division.
She got in touch with us soon after the war broke out, in fact. She then mobilized the RMP to guide us to this proving ground so that we could establish a base. We wouldn't be here now if not for her.
Wow, really?
I see your ability to make good, quick judgments is still intact.
Reorganizing the divided divisions was of the utmost importance. I simply did what I had to do. I was concerned about His Excellency and what was happening in the capital, but he always told me to act objectively in times of crisis.
Oh.
My apologies, Captain.
I'd almost forgotten that she was right there in the capital when her boss was assassinated, and by none other than Crow.
Oh, yeah. Where's Instructor Neidhart anyway? I thought he would be here with you, Dad.
He hasn't been back to this division, no. We had no idea whatsoever of his whereabouts until a few days ago. But then he was finally able to get in contact and inform us that he was well.
That's good news.
Either way, it sounds like you can't be too careful. This base is held so far, but there's no guarantee that'll always be the case.
I wish I could deny that. The Noble Alliance is starting to put more and more resources into trying to finish us off. We know how to deal with their soldats, which evens the odds, but we're at a disadvantage when it comes to supplies.
True. This isn't the best location for getting outside help. The longer the war goes on, the harder it's gonna be to hold out.
That said, we have no intention of giving up without a fight. Our enemies have occupied the capital and effectively taken the citizens, as well as the Imperial family, hostage. Even should the goddess forgive them, I damn well won't!
You don't need to yell quite that loudly. Besides, I don't think you'll find many who are willing to forgive them. Although, if anything, I'm just worried about how Fiona's doing.
Yeah, I'm worried about Dad, too.
I'm afraid I don't yet have any specific information regarding Heimdall's current situation. With control of the railways taken from us, we're limited on what we can actually do, I'm afraid.
Sounds frustrating.
Regardless, it's my turn to ask all of you something. Bearing all of what we've just discussed in mind, what do you intend to do from here on out?
Well...
Good question.
You don't have the raw power that the Alliance or the Imperial armies got, but you've still got a pretty significant weapon at your disposal, and one that you need to think long and hard about how you intend to use it.
Oh, I agree completely. Valamar's power is incredible. That much is definitely true. These past few days have left me with no choice but to accept what I have.
He can take on multiple soldats at once and still come out on top. If used the right way, he could maybe even change the direction of this war. Keep in mind, it's all dependent on the strength of his Awakener.
I hate to toss aside the subject of war so frivolously, but we also need to find some way to rescue Elise and Princess Alphen. If we focus on that, it makes perfect sense for us to support the Imperial Army and fight against the Noble Alliance. But...
Lieutenant General, I'm afraid that we can't answer your question at the present time. At the very least, not until we've heard everyone's opinion.
Oh?
We hate what the Alliance is doing as much as you do. So, in that sense, we want to do what we can to help you fight against them. But I don't think it would be right for just the four of us to decide without everyone else's input.
Yep. We need to find everyone else before making such a major decision. We make our decisions together. That's how we roll.
For now, we solely want to put our focus on finding the rest of our classmates. Then, and only then, will we decide how best to approach this war, and what we as a class can do to help end it.
I see.
Once a member of Class 7, always a member of Class 7. Can't say I'm all that surprised.
Very well. You may have been separated from Thors, but you still have every bit the spirit of a student. And it is the duty of students to absorb the world around them. Go forth, and when you're all together once again, find your role to play. Only then will I hear your answer.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Dad.
I apologize for not being able to give you a better and more immediate answer.
Not at all. What you said was perfectly reasonable, Reen. You'll hear no objections from me, whatever path you choose. I hope you see it through to the end. with all the inner strength and conviction of a son of Erebonia. That said, I'm conflicted about sending my dear Elliot away without proper protection. Should I send a company of troops with him? No, that might not be enough. He needs airships as well.
Dad, stop. This is so embarrassing.
He really is the most doting father I've ever seen.
I bet 100 Mira the war would be over in no time flat if the Alliance ever tried to kidnap Elliot.
Well, in that case, how would you like me to accompany you?
You, Captain?
Are you sure?
You're currently using Ymir as your base of operations, correct? Not only could I use my knowledge to better fortify it, I could also handle communications with other regions from there. This could be a good chance to reach out and find Millium as well. I haven't been able to contact her since the war broke out.
Oh.
Works for me. To be blunt, Ymir's borders are wide open, and the Alliance could take advantage of that at any time. We can't have another incident like with the Jaegers. Bringing her back just might be our best defense right now.
I hate to admit it, but you're right. There's a limit to how much we can do. We need to swallow our pride and take help where it's given, especially from specialists like the two of you. And more important than all of that, I know we can trust you.
You're right.
Exactly.
Captain Claire, we'd be honored to accept your kind offer. Welcome to the team.
The pleasure's all mine. In addition to my duties as a member of the RMP, I hereby pledge my support to everyone in Class 7.
With Captain Claire agreeing to join, they began to make arrangements to leave the military proving ground. Once she'd explained that she had some preparations to take care of on her own first, however, they decided to stay for a short while longer. This gave Class 7 the perfect opportunity to explore the 4th Armored Division's base while they waited. Alright, so let's go ahead and have a look around. Let's see here. Go here.
Oh, RMP cars.
Maybe Captain Claire and her team drove them here?
It's a monk. Character notebook updated. And we need to go to the shop over here. There's another Thor's student, Monica. Character notebook updated for her as well. And let's see, what are you selling? Anything good? No, not really. It's all the same stuff. one more person to talk to here. Clear on the other side. I believe it's this gentleman here. The Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 2. Okay. That's everything we can do here. When we return, we'll talk to Captain Claire and meet in front of Valimar. Until then, I'm Zero Kai X. We'll see you in the next one.